To the Life with P podcast. This is your host P. What's going on today? How y'all doing today? I got my special guest in here, my number one guest, the first guest ever on the Life with P podcast. Introduce yourself.
Kill me up a land, bitch! You know it's the one and only Mr. Southside Chronicles, 2300 block. Get that bag production. Facts of life moments. You hear me? You already know what it do, like P, man.
What it do, man? How you doing today? How you feeling? It's been a little while, man.
I know, man. I just laying up there, man. Been trying to keep it moving forward. You know what I mean? Dropping content. Trying to keep it
forward. But, keeping that content coming.
Yeah, but
y'all check out his page, Southside Chronicles by Goody.
Yes, sir.
Go like and subscribe to his page as well as like and subscribe to the Life with P podcast. Y'all like and subscribe to the page now. Don't do that later. Handle that now. Handle that business now.
For real. You know what I'm saying? So what's on your mind, P? You know what I'm saying? You know we laid up there. We got to get into it.
Oh, man. Yeah, man. We got it on our head. We got it on our head. Wait. Let's see. There we go. I got this new thing, y'all. I'm trying to work with it. Man, look. I heard something that we was talking about earlier before we got on the podcast. You said you want to talk about a little about life, bro.
Yeah.
Life, yo, wow. What is life really? It's like sometimes, man. Woo. Go ahead, brother.
I would like to know from the audience, of the people, when you left and you get a chance and you look at this here and leave your comments on Life with P podcast. You heard me? Because I would like to see and I would like to read a lot of these answers. You know what I'm saying, to these questions.
And I'm telling them in the last video, y'all talk to me. I'm here. I'm listening. I respond to everybody. I'm listening to everybody. Y'all check us out, man.
Because a lot of people that like, for real, I thought we just gonna be quite frank and clear. You heard me? It's no pity party. It's just laying up there speaking. You know what I'm saying? Because life, them 4-letter words. You feel me, P? You know what I'm saying? First of all, before we get off up into this, you heard me. What's your? I'm gonna give you my definition. But what's your 4-letter word? What does life mean to you?
Life mean to me, moving forward, even though a situation for you might not have worked out. Something that you really, really wanted. Somewhere you wanted to be in life. Life is moving forward knowing that you might fail again. Even though you didn't put all this hard work and time in it, life is having people behind your back that you thought was there with you forever. And they change on you within a snap of a finger.
Come on now.
Life is having faith in God and believing that He will come through for you and change your life. But you gotta have faith in yourself as well, and you gotta have perseverance. Because without perseverance and patience, hard work, dedication, there is no life. What you got, brother?
Well, you said a mouthful. You said a mouthful up here right there. You know what I mean? And perseverance. You know what I'm talking about? And that's a lot. You know what I mean? Because like you said a mouthful, it's hard to come back with a bullet like that. You know what I'm talking about? It's hard to come back with a bullet like that.
Come on now.
But like you say, because with life you're gonna face so many obstacles. You know what I'm talking about? You're gonna face so many things. You could be planning one thing to be one way. And that shit could change at the blink of an eye.
Snap a finger, blink of an eye.
You know what I'm saying? A blink of an eye, man. And you be like, damn, bruh. I put my best, I'm waking up every morning, you understand me? I'm putting my best foot forward, you know what I'm saying?
I done gave it my all.
Your all.
Everything I had.
You feel me? To try to make a place in the society, you know what I'm saying? To do the right thing, because you know where the wrong thing gonna end you. The people gonna put your ass in penitentiary.
People or somebody else gonna pow.
A bow. But you know what I'm saying. You feel me? Life, bro. People don't really, and a lot of people don't even really take life serious with their life serious when they come behind them closed doors and them doggone when the lights go out.
And when you by yourself, that's when it hit you the hard. It's like, what am I doing?
Preach to them.
And some people, they just don't have it, that passion to say, look, I'm gonna change myself. They just get up and live the same life every day. They do the same repeated footsteps. Brush your teeth, wash your face, hop on a video game, smoke weed, or just do lazy shit. They got people behind them. Look, when you get a job, Dara, when you get a job. Dara, you've been living in my basement. Keisha, you got all them keys, you ain't gonna get no job yet? You can't just depend on the man that's in your money?
Right. And let me tell you something, bro. They got a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, because life is, people could lay out there and try to perpetrate life. too, because when we talk about life, we could go in so many definitions, you know what I'm saying? You could try to fake life, you know, that's the same thing as me just saying it, that pronounce the word of saying perpetrate. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me?
Perpetrate or live.
You got
that's like almost fake life. Like.
Right. You got a lot of people like that live live. You got a lot of people live different lives in life.
Ooh, that's gonna change. That's gonna hit a lot of people right there.
They got a lot of people.
That's a lot of people, boy.
Live different lives in life. You understand me? You feel me? Cause see, when we talk about life, man, you heard me? Let me tell you about life. Let me tell you a little story about life. You heard
Run
me?
it.
I'm gonna run this right quick. You heard me?
Run
Let me
it,
tell you about
John.
life. It could be a brother, you know, it could be this brother that's laying up there, you know what I mean? He done laid up there and had an obstacle that he ran into in his life, you heard me, that he wished that he ain't want to run into that obstacle, you heard me? And it'd be too late for you to lay up there and bring it back, you understand me? Because it done gone too far, you understand me?
Gone too fast and too far.
Me? And you got all these plans and you got all these ideas, man. I want to go to school. I want to get this here right. I want to be a father to, you know, not saying that, you know, that person probably wasn't no father to his kids of just running the story to you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I want to be a better father to my kids, you know what I'm saying? More than I'm already been doing, you know what I mean?
More than what you doing already.
I want to lay up there and get it right with them, you know what I'm saying? And then you could go around the damn corner to a store or something, you know what I'm talking about, and boom, your life get taken, you know what I'm saying? At the blink of an eye, because life is a mother. You know what I'm talking about?
And life changes, boy. I know a few songs that name Life Change. Man, life could change, like you said, in a split second. It could be all over with. You could be a good person, good heart, faith in God, church every day.
Yeah, that's another thing, man.
It don't
you know
even
what
matter.
I mean? You could be going to church, man. You could be going to church. You could be going, laying up there, putting your money in the collection plate. You could be, you know, hallelujah, you know, and don't get me wrong, I'm not marking God. I'm not trying to make a mockery out of religion or nothing, you feel me? But God is number one in my life, you understand me? Because I can't do it and I can't focus and I can't lay up there and keep moving forward and try to speak the knowledge that I speak, you know what I'm saying, when I need to speak it, you heard me? If you watch my Southside Chronicles Facts of Life moment, I talk a lot of shit, you feel me? But when that real shit need to come out, that real shit need to be spoken, and a lot of people don't want to hear real shit because, and like I say again, in life they love fake shit.
On top of that, they love being told what's pretty, nice, beautiful. They don't like the dark, deep stuff, the dark side of things, the not so happy side, the things that they don't want to happen. But deep down inside, you keep following that path you on, it's gonna eventually hit you.
Okay, B.
You just don't know what day, time, month, year, millennium, century. You don't know when it's gonna hit you, but
it's gonna hit you.
One day it will come back and bite you in there. Life is hard. We done heard that saying. That's a saying in the world. Life is hard, but you gotta take life into, like, say, a circle.
And we can get to another subject
in
life. And then in life, you know what I'm saying, you got certain people that's gonna lay up there and keep it gutter with you, heard me?
And that's rare. That's few of the many.
Want to hear your problems because the first thing they think you doing is whining to them and shit, talking to make sense of it.
And some people listen just to do this.
Come on, man.
Just to do this. They go on to the next, man. Bro, I swear to God, I was at work one day.
Yeah.
And man, I don't know, it's this funny dude. I fuck with him. He was a funny jokes dude. This man in the smoke section telling this somebody business. Oh, he eat booty. He let his girl eat a booty. What? But he that's not true to let that happen. But you telling random people in the smoke section all this man business. What in the world? In what part of your world and your brain do you think that's okay? To just run your mouth like that as a man,
you know
even
why?
as a woman.
Because they ain't got nothing going on in their life. Because they ain't got no motion in their life. So you got other people that like to talk about other people's life and situations in their life.
Especially when it's something negative. They don't never be like, oh, you seen James?
Oh, yeah,
James got that new job. Oh, I'm so proud of him. No, you hating. I got a new job as a foreman one time. And y'all go look at the episode, Dead End Jobs. As soon as I got there, it's like everybody switched up on me. It was no more respect. I was, the hardest worker. He come to work every day. He hard. As soon as I got that new position, niggas ain't even speaking no more. I got a radio now. I'm nobody, I guess. I guess I lost all my friends.
For real, no cap. And then you got in life, because we speaking about life right now, you know what I'm saying? We life with P, you feel me? So we gonna talk about life. Then you got these people that lay up there, you know, the motherfuckers that come with the extra shit, the professional hating.
Ooh. That's why a lot of people don't even go back to their city. Your most haters be the ones that was in your in crowd. It's what's crazy. Random people sometimes love you more than the people that's close to you.
What you think a professional hater is? Just go.
A professional hater is somebody that wake up every day. The first thing they think about is you. They don't even think about what they go through today.
I'm on your mind, bitch.
You on their mind heavy. Before they go to sleep, ooh, I just wish he'd be dead.
I'm on your
I
mind,
want him
bitch.
dead.
I'm on your fucking mind.
You want me dead? Damn. You want to take my life? You want to take me from my kids and my family? Ooh.
Ooh, life would be, I'm feeling
But when that white man killed that black man, why is Zimmerman when he killed the black man? Everybody ain't pull up on Zimmerman. They ain't shoot his house up. They ain't shoot him down.
Yeah, there wasn't no switches left.
Why y'all ain't pull up with the YN switches and all that? Knock him out. Why he still breathing? Why he still alive? Why y'all ain't blow his head off? We don't condone violence. We don't condone violence on the Life We Podcast, but I'm just saying, y'all shooting each other like it's nothing.
Right, explicit
like it's a holiday. Like we waiting on a holiday.
Explicit content.
Happy Easter, y'all.
Happy Easter, yeah, for sure.
Happy Easter.
With people. But for real though, man, you know motherfuckers be getting bouted and rowdy in your neighborhoods in life, you know what I mean? And ready to shoot up each other, bro. But that come back when life, bro, because you know what life has dealt us. Life with Pete, you feel me? If I want to be the strategist right now, you know what I'm saying, of the hood, you heard me, I'm going to be that right now. Mr. Southside Chronicles, 2300 pounds, facts of life moment, you know what I'm saying? See, we've been taught from a long time ago, from generations, not us, but it's been passed on in line before me and your time, you know what I'm saying? From the people that we talking to.
When it's passed down, like
y'all
get rid of.
check me out. That slave mind mentality. You know, Willie Lynch been wrote a letter, you feel me? Willie Lynch had been wrote a letter on how to left hand break a slave, how to control a person's mind, you know what I'm talking about? And how to make them think on how we want them to think. We gonna left hand, we gonna take this child. You understand me, Pete? We gonna take this child, you understand me? We gonna beat the fuck out them. We gonna take this child, no, my bad.
No,
we gonna take this man. We gonna whoop the shit out of him. We gonna let this woman live up there and watch it. You feel me? So when she have her firstborn, oh, you better lay up there, you gotta do with this here, and the master say this. Not trying to put this on no race thing, I'm just saying on how it was.
How it's still affecting to this day and age, 2025.
How it was born, how that slave mind mentality
it came from the origination.
Yeah, the origination on how it is, how to break a horse, and they put black folks, you know, they used to put black folks in line with a horse. With donkey, with Mr. Ed, Babe, whatever you fucking know, Babe was a pig, my bad. You know, but they put you in line with a horse, you know what I'm talking about. So that's why we still be having that slave mind mentality, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna say we because at one time I did have it till I grew up and like you're not
matured
my
out
enemy,
of it.
man, because you're not my enemy, man.
They realized that the violence will be gone.
You know what I'm saying?
They'll stop the violence.
And we so powerful, you know what I'm talking about? Not making it out of race thing, because we talk about life, you know what I'm saying? You got shit go on in every fucking race.
Every race got their problems, but we talking about us.
Yeah.
This is what we gone through, what we've been through, and what we have yet to go through. This is an everyday thing. This is not just no 1912, 1932, 1867, 1800s when they drove slaves from Africa. Africa sold the slaves, the unwanted Africans, to Americans. And they used them in every way they could, picking cotton. They used them in every way possible. When we broke free in the 60s, they ain't like that. Martin Luther King executed.
Mega Evers.
Gone. Malcolm X. All the big heads. Gone. Rosa Parks stood 10 toes down, Rosa Parks.
You know. And I ain't gonna lie. And since we laying up there, we talking about most people that done laid up there and made a difference in their life, you know what I'm saying? In this life that we live in, as we talk about old people. It's just like Anita Baker, not Anita Baker, Aretha Franklin, you know what I mean?
Love Anita Baker.
You know,
Shout out.
You feel me? She made a lot of difference too, because in her time she had to live there and come through obstacles in life. You know what I'm saying? So your famous stars, your famous rapper, your famous actor, your famous podcaster, your famous whatever. You know what I'm saying? Blues singer, ballet dancer, whatever. Believe somewhere in their life they had to go through something. And this message is like, if and me personally though, Life with P, I don't have no sympathy for no spoon-fed person that your parents.
Come on
I don't have no respect for no spoon-fed motherfucker. That your parents didn't work and took their time out to lay up there to give you a better life. You know what I'm saying?
And you try to find another path.
And you try to find
downward
another path because you want to see what that fucking gutter.
That's one of the pet peeves of this world. I can name a few like that. It's more than a few.
I don't like motherfuckers.
But man,
like
that is a pet peeve in our culture. Like,
yeah.
And I somewhat blame a little bit on the music a little bit.
You know,
it does encourage those lifestyles. And hey, what can we really do? You can't stop people from listening to music.
But you got to be a crazy motherfucker, man, if you want to live there. And yeah, listening to music is one thing in life. And I know because when I was younger, you know what I'm talking about, I used to listen to music that laid up there. But that music I was listening to, you know, I really was living this shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
They ain't living it at all.
No goddamn silver spoon in my mouth, you heard me? And
grew up with nothing.
My parents
had nothing given to me.
They had this, that you got 3, 4, 5 bedrooms and you can lay up there, but now you want to lay up there, you want to come in here and want to see what the gutter life live like, what the bottom, what the slum live life, what the slum life live like. Why would you want that life? I don't want that damn life. I'm trying to get away from that life now. Been still trying to, you feel me? Come on, man. That ain't that type of life, man. That's no kind of life.
And then when something crazy happened to them, the world looking now like, ooh, we said so. People love that. They love to say, oh, I said so, I said so, I said so.
What Rich Homie Quan, what that was? Rich Homie Quan said that? I'm repping for the low life. But you think the low life is something good or something, man, that shit ain't good.
You think that shit hot, you think it's cool.
Nigga, boy, look.
Life, man.
I'd probably been a little better, boy. We had a little money growing up. You heard me?
I'm telling you, probably be rich right now, and then you'll be building for your future kids. Like, come on now. That's what life is really all about, building for your future kids.
You know why some days that you will want to be the one to lay up there and open your icebox and the only piece of meat you see going in that bitch is your hand, you heard me? But your mama trying to do the best that she can, you know what I'm saying, to lay up there and feed you, you know what I'm talking about? How do you really know what that shit feels like, you know what I'm saying? Mama struggling.
The only thing you got in there is noodles and you tired of that.
What you know, what they come back to that song, I'm gonna make y'all, do y'all remember that song? What would you do if your son was at home, crying on the bedroom floor cause he hungry? And the only way to feed him was to sleep with a man for a little bit of money and then where to go? Somewhere out of lockdown, in and out of lockdown, ain't got a job now. This is what I'm telling you in life. You remember that song? You know what I'm talking about? Stop playing out here, man. This shit retarded out here, man. It ain't gonna get no fucking better. And explicit content, and I hate to get like that.
And RP Young Scooter, they say that he jumped over some kind of fence, broke his pelvis bone, and laid out. The police didn't shoot him. They say.
Life.
They say. But look at that. Look how that happened. But let that be a white man with a gun or whatever. They think he got a gun. He's still alive right now.
We've been dealing with a lot of
He's still alive right now.
We've been dealing with a lot of they say.
Charges dropped. We ain't gonna get into that. Yeah. Just the Life with P podcast.
Life.
We will be back. This is a short break for the moment. We might come back, we might not. But like, subscribe to the page, y'all. Introduce yourself one more time, brother.
Mr. Southside Chronicles, 2300 block. Get that bag production. Facts of life moment. Kill me on my blood.
Kill me for my Life with P. Like and subscribe to the page, y'all. Check us out next time.